I don't know if you had a chance to look through the program. It was a little bit lengthy today, but the center of it is a poem that Diana wrote, and I think she's going to read it to us now.
I did not get the height in the family. Before reading, there are a couple of housekeeping things I'd like to mention. Before you leave, we have copies for all the people here, really not everybody here, but every family, to take home. And this is a catalog from a show that my dad did. It's got lots of the wonderful pictures you saw today. They're out on the table as you leave, so each household should feel free to take one, take it home, and enjoy it. I love the crab picture. That's one of my favorites, and wonderful pictures of places that our parents traveled. I too want to thank everybody. This was just a wonderful occasion, and an occasion for us to get together as a family, which was also a lot of fun. And people came from, I understand, as far away as Tokyo, and that really touches us so deeply. And so we'll be around for a while and would love to talk with some more of you. I think one thing that didn't really come through tonight is that Harry, we sometimes called him Harry, so I feel okay doing that, but my dad did not have Alzheimer's, but he died after a long period of dementia. And it was very hard, as it is for so many families who experience losing somebody emotionally before physically. And as my dad got worse, he moved into a nursing facility at the retirement community where he and my mom have lived for the past 8 years. Everybody there loved my dad. He, even after he lost speech, he had a smile and a twinkle in his eye for the staff, and they would joke with him, and he was clearly a favorite. My mother visited him at least once every single day, and he no longer recognized me, but when she came down, she would sit and they would watch the news or a Red Sox game or something. And when my mother got up to leave, she'd lean down and he would purse his lips and give her a beautiful kiss. So he was very special to people right up to the end. It was late at night, a few weeks after he died, that I was trying to process my thoughts, and this piece of poetry emerged. My father spent his last months in simplified life. The patterns on a television screen held mystery we could not fathom. His sleep held dreams we could not share. What sands he sifted in that sleep, from Revere or Africa or Wellfleet, we could only guess, as when he used to lose himself in the mellow notes of his B-flat clarinet without score or companion. My father told great stories. He drew wonderful sketches. He might capture the twists of a tree trunk for all to admire, or the chemistry between a little girl and her horse for her pleasure alone. My father was a tease. He taught his sons to see wicked truths. He taught his daughter to be strong and weak, and his grandchildren that games could be invented with just a soap bottle. He collected people. His friendships were vast. My father never forgot a face. His love for my mother was intense and complex and strong. My father knew how to teach. He taught the most challenging of subjects as if it was Shakespeare. When his students struggled, he took it personally. He taught the dog to count. He taught his children to pun. My father loved words. He loved colors and sounds and tastes. He loved to get up early in the morning when the air was crisp. He greeted the milkman and the paper boy and the fruit vendor who came to the door. When he swam in the pool, we would watch his kick and his arms and his head rotate in and out, in and out. Transported to the Caribbean, my father loved to snorkel, and he got the most reluctant of his companions to swim with him in the clear, warm sea. The fish and coral and rock offered a palette of motion and mosaic and grace. On the night he died, my father and I listened to jazz, or I listened to jazz, and he was jazz. My father lived 90 rich years. He dissolved over a quiet 3. Now he is the color, and the motion, and the sound, and the sand. He is the mystery, and ours are the dreams.